What if the last piece of bread in your home became the beginning of your greatest miracle? Today's story will remind you that when you place your faith in God, He can do the impossible. Stay until the end, because this miracle may change the way you trust God forever. In a quiet village lived a poor widow named Hannah. Her husband had died years before, leaving her alone with her young son. Every day she worked from sunrise until sunset, but still there was barely enough food to survive. One evening she opened her small bread basket. Only one loaf remained. She looked at her hungry son and whispered, "Lord, this is all we have." Just as Hannah prepared to divide the bread, someone knocked at the door. Outside stood an old traveler. His clothes were dusty. His face showed hunger. "My daughter," he asked, "I haven't eaten in 2 days. Do you have a little bread?" Hannah froze. If she gave away the bread, her son would go hungry. Hannah remembered the words she had learned as a child. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, with tears in her eyes. She broke the loaf. She handed the larger piece to the stranger. Her son quietly smiled and nodded. The traveler thanked them. Then he said, "May the Lord bless this house." He disappeared down the road. That night, Hannah prayed, "Father, I don't understand, but I trust you." The next morning, she opened the bread basket. It was full. She checked the flour jar, overflowing, the oil jar, filled to the top. She called her son. Together they cried with joy. News spread quickly. The villagers came running. Everyone asked, "How is this possible?" Hannah smiled and said, "God provides for those who trust Him." From that day on, no one in the village went hungry. Hannah shared God's blessings with everyone, and the entire village witnessed the goodness of God. Maybe today you feel like Hannah. Maybe all you have is one last loaf, one last chance, one last prayer. Don't lose hope. God sees your faith. Your greatest miracle may begin with your greatest act of trust. Remember, God is never late. He always provides exactly when you need Him most. If you believe God is your provider, type Amen in the comments. Subscribe to God's Power TV for more inspiring stories of faith, hope, and God's amazing miracles. May God bless you abundantly.